Isanara Adonai suseni hidanal he agunara tunhunay dikurhulay agunara hunhunay saysa he agunara amen. Amen, amen, I say to you, truly I tell you, I am Jesus Christ, whom you call Israel. The deliverer, you call deliverer from Zion. Zion, I'll tell you in the next record. I'll tell you now, Romans 11:25. All Israel will be saved. All Israel will be saved. Who is Israel? I do not want you to be ignorant of this mystery. Kuya Hateas means what you called in there, Brothers and Sisters. Kuyas Hateas, which is, this is, in my name, all of them is, in my little name, MAIAT. It's all there. It maybe looks just 5, 7, MAIAT 708. It's a symbol of my names. Each and every name has, but MAIAT is tribes. Zion, MAIAT. I am. So it's stated there. I do not want you to be ignorant of this mystery. This is the mystery what I've been telling you, that whom you call Jesus is a body when I was sitting in it, for me to drive it, literally like my car, as I was the key. The Holy Spirit, I am, you call the Zion, descending from heaven, and sit on my Elohim chapnel shoulder. Chapnel also means chaperon. Like you used in your when you're cooking. That is another thing to that. Like he placed like a mantle before I sit, because that is what he does to me all the time. It's like when I go to bed, he makes sure that I have brushed my teeth, I have brushed my teeth, and then I have washed, cleans. He always do that. When I go there, and then he would always like a pin, what do you call it? Like he always pinch my head, like, what have you done? Like he always shake. That's the closest translation I can get in the world, So all Israel will be saved. So it's stated there, so that you may not be conceited. I know I've said this before, which is another thing. Israel has experienced a hardening in part until the full number of the I am the Selet Neg. The man. The man whom you call Jesus. That you call it there, G-A-N, Read on, Romans 11:25. I am that Selet Neg. I just reversed the word. Why? It's like punching my own head. For I am that, a man in the man's shoulder. And it's also a symbol of the Jewish people. They are not what you call the Israel. They are not real. In the word Israel, there is real, and there also what you call liar in there. There's also called Ler. There's also called SE, and there is also, to reverse the word, ES or SE. SE means Satans. Earthly, while ES means spirits. Those who were skilled on the crosses in the Romano Catholica. That is why its title is Romans 11, for there were 11 children of God that was killed. You know? That was killed too, paid for death in the cross. What cross? The cross where I was truly, waterly baptized. You know? As in this end, this will be a fire baptism. You know? It's either within or defending my father, because they're looking for a thing right now, which way to the best way for the Zionists to be to be one. Because if you are not pure and hard, you can be easily that is why you are being like forged, forged into become thick, very thick. Israel has experienced a hardening in part until the full number of the has come. This come. This is the end. The full number of has come. Why? And the last. I am here, but I'm the last. I would just say, I'm the last. In the beginning, I speak about heaven, about this, through behind every prophets, While in this end, it is full number of me. It is my full number that I've used in you, 7. The full number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on verse 8, what? Gabriel. This is Michael's now. What's written in Michael, what I am speaking. My archangel, Gabriel and Michael. So on 8 now, the full 7 I have used already, and now it's going to used by Michael. Michael and turning to Gabol now. We call Gabriel. This is what it means here. And this way all Israel will be humans. Israel is in the beginning, a nation, we were there. But in this end, it is about the archangels, archelaus, prophets and saints, prophets and, I am the S-E-S-E-I-N-T, humans. This is about the salvation. This is about the archangels' covenant. It isn't the people. It is the covenant. Which is, I said, I'll choose those. I knew those. And you are making it the BRIDA of Christ. It is the death of the prophets and saints that you are mocking to. God, you never knew who. All archangels will be ark of my last covenant, which is written. The hardening, they have experienced the hardening part. Like what they've been through until to this very end. They have more sorrows and sorrows and sorrows. They can stand in the world, or like this, the blasphemy in the world, especially they are about the poverty, all these things. Israel has experienced a hardening part until the full number. When I've come, there's 7, Michael. 7, which is, I said on the other record on verse of Gabriel, because this is now is 7 to 8. This is now 7 to 8. While they are hovering around by the land, because this is Metatron and Hydron is coming down, is very, very strong light, which is the baptism of the heat. Baptism of the heat, humans. This isn't about people in there. Romans 11:25. That nations is the ark of my covenant. That is what bride of Christ, that is what salvations means. That is what you call BRIDE means. Death of the prophets who was in the beginning received the Holy Spirit as Ark of the Covenant. You know, until I've come in full number. 7 to 8, which I said last verse, Michael and Gabriel.